Welcome back. We're now looking at the page layout menu, which is the next menu over. And this menu is designed to help us when we are ready to take our data and print it and make it presentable for someone else to see. So for example, one thing that we can do is we can change what's called the theme, and basically all we're doing is changing the way that the spreadsheet is going to look. And so when we get ready to add color or we get ready to add charts, we're going to be able to do that according to a theme as well as a color scheme. We're going to be able to do that using specific fonts. We're also going to be able to do that with specific effects that are going to be shown. Now you're going to see that there's a page setup panel. Again, this is going to be specifically for when we get ready to either print or get our report ready for sale. For example, let's create some data in one cell. Let's copy this cell by hitting Control-C. And then let's create an entire range of data. Now that we've created this entire range of data, we can take a look at our page setup area. One thing that we can do is we can decide on what the print area is going to be. And so to do that, I'm going to click the Escape key so that there is no longer any active cell. And we're going to click Print Area. Now what we can do is we can highlight the area that we actually want to print. And we're then going to click Set Print Area. That means then when we get ready to print, this is going to be the active area. And you'll be able to see that if you go to the File menu, you go to the Print command, and you'll see that this is what we're actually going to print. Say now that you had a second set of data, and we wanted to take this data, highlight it, and then click Set Print Area. What you're going to notice is if we go to the File command, if we go to Print, you're now going to see this as the print area. And what we can also do is go back to this print area. We can then go to another area that we want to highlight. And what we can do is we can add to the print area. If we go back to our File command and we go to Print, what you're going to notice is that you'll see the first print area that we had, but there's also going to be another page, and that's going to be the second print area. And so you'll see that you're going to be able to determine the margins, the orientation, and the size for the print area that you decide on. Now, whatever we're going to be displaying, we decide on how it's going to fit on the page. We can let Microsoft Office determine it based on what it feels is reasonable, and you're going to leave that on automatic if that's the case. However, you can decide that everything that's on your spreadsheet when it comes to the width is going to fit on one page. You can determine that. You can also determine that everything going up and down or vertical is also going to fit on the page, and you can determine that it's going to fit on one page or two page, but you can determine that up front. This gives you control over how your reports are going to appear. You'll notice that there were grid lines in the last set of data. We can decide to leave those grid lines out. Then if we go to the File command, we go to the Print, you'll see that there are no grid lines. If we go back, place those grid lines in there, we can go to File, we can then Print, then you'll see the grid lines going to be back there. You can determine how things are going to appear on your sheet by using Bring Forward and Send Backwards, as well as the Selection pane. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.